So he actually met Bahá'u'lláh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You know, I can't say I disagree with anything I've heard. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, nowadays, so many countries are spending money on war and their own self-interests than they do on education or peace.
Exactly.
I mean, even as individuals, so many people are more concerned with their own immediate needs and getting their point across than they are to listening or coming up with solutions. So how could we even bring about this peace and harmony that the Baha'i faith talks about? Honestly, it seems like an impossible task.
It really does, doesn't it? Sometimes I think it's just really easy to lose hope in humanity. But as Baha'is, we know that it's been ordained by God that mankind should live in peace and harmony. It just becomes our challenge to bring Baha'u'llah's vision to humanity so people can see that we really are just living as one big human family.
Yeah. I mean, that's really nice and kumbaya, but I don't think the world changes just because we believe in something. I mean, I'm genuinely worried about my kids. My daughter, she's 11, and she's at this age where she thinks she knows everything, especially more than me. Right. And my son, I don't know. I'm always worried about the influences on him. You know, when you think about it, it's just enough to make you want to go crazy.
Yeah, no, I hear you, Kim. But, I mean, we can make these things happen. There are literally tens of thousands of people around the world working to bring Baha'u'llah's vision into reality.
1 cheesecake, 2 forks.
Oh, just wait, this isn't cheesecake. Okay, well, good enough, I guess. So you were saying tens of thousands? So, what are they doing then in a practical way?
Well, for example, my daughter, she's 8 years old. She attends children's moral education classes every Sunday. I mean, they're so bombarded with these materialistic messages. This program allows her to learn and focus on what's really important.
Yeah, I don't know, Cheryl. I don't think my know-it-all 11-year-old daughter is going to sit in a class where people are telling her what to think.
I should hope not. You said 11, right?
Yeah.
Well, she's the perfect age for the Junior Youth Spiritual Empowerment Program. I mean, that age group has this amazing capacity to see things in new light while keeping us firmly on our toes. But they're so smart and have this passion for wanting to change the world. This program gives them a purpose. It allows them to think critically and serve their communities. That's the basis of all real change, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel I get overwhelmed by it all. You know, I'm worried about the world around us. And honestly, it scares me to have to raise my kids in it.
Baha'u'lláh tells us that we need to be anxiously concerned about the needs of the age we live in and center our deliberations on their exigencies and requirements. You should come to our neighborhood devotional gatherings.
What's that?
It's a group of us who get together regularly to pray. There are people from all religious backgrounds. I think you would really enjoy it, Kim. In fact, I'm hosting one at my house next Sunday. You should come. You know, but now that I'm thinking about it, praying really is only half the battle. I mean, just praying isn't going to solve the world's problems.
Yeah.
We need to start making changes, first within ourselves, and then within the communities around us. That's where study circles come in.
Study circles? Oh my goodness, what's a study circle? You know, Cheryl, I am way too old and tired to be taking any sort of test or exam.
Oh, Kim, there are no tests or exams. Study circles are a consultation on the passages from the Bahá'í writings. The participants think about the application of those passages to their individual and collective lives. We work to create environments that put people in touch with their spirituality and build strong bonds of friendship, and then serve our communities based on the writings.
Oh, so it's service-based then?
Completely.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that idea. You know, the idea that we all need to contribute to our community in some way.
Absolutely.
I think that's so important. So you're saying that's happening here in Calgary?
Oh, Kim,
How come I've never heard of it?
it's happening everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
This goes way beyond the city limits, and way beyond this life the way we like to live it. This goes straight to the heart, man. It's universal. In the neighborhoods we start communities,
Microphone check,
service,
yo.
build up the unity.
Hey yo, they're building up the unity in Calgary, Alberta. And deep within the limits of the city and the streets, there are communities working hard to build peace. Like the young girl who struggled on stage trying to sing her song. Her children's class friends held her hand as they sang along. I know it sounds small, and in this modern world it's hard not to give in to our downfall. All these hateful thoughts need erasing. Let your vision be world embracing, yeah.
이곳은 서울시티 천만 개의 작은 빛이 똑같은 마음으로 내일 아침은 좀 더 낫기를 빌지. 그래 여긴 그 영혼이 만든 곳, 가슴 시린 영혼들 그들이 사는 도시라 call that soul city. 이 삶이 고달픈 건 우리 방향의 상실, 다 어디로 걷는지를 몰라 서로를 밀고 또 당긴 그 어설픈 실수들 속에 잡은 이 옆자리에 오직 내 주인께서 주신 이웃들 사이에.
This goes way beyond the city limits, and way beyond this life the way we like to live it. This goes straight to the heart, man. It's universal, but in neighborhoods we start plans. Build communities, worship, service, build up the unity.
Check it, yo. Let me tell you about the streets where I walk. The East Valley AZ, where it's white hot, where you can go and fry an egg on the sidewalk. But we don't ever need to go and see the eye doc, because our vision is united, what we see is change. And now we know it's up to us to go and lead the way. It's new and kinda scary, like in Phoenix when you feel the rain. Yeah, but the goal of all our efforts is as clear as day, and old mentalities are now becoming newer. We're stitching up the world, I got the scissors and the sutures. I see former junior youth are now arising to be tutors, and the children in the classes are the faces of the future. Yo, it took a long time to get to where we're at, but we're looking at communities and building what they lack, because neighborhoods united equals change in simple math. So I'ma keep on walking, knowing service is the path, but I don't wanna walk along this road alone. I need some guidance, need a place to go. I wanna know all that I need to know. I need some friends to help me build this home, and I'm building me a home, 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 home. 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 And I'm building me a home, 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 home. I'm building me a home, 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 home. I'm building me a home, home, home. I'm building me a home.
Worship service, we build our community. Worship service, we build our community. They come me our Mexico, from Nigeria, Ghana City, Calabar. I am representing. We work together, shoulder to shoulder. You lean on me, I lean on you. This is our style in building our community. This is our immunity. Come and live and be a West Calabar, Ghana City. I DFBO, Ghana, Calabar. I'm mixing Olinga Jam. This is where I represent ya, yo.
This goes way beyond the city limits, and way beyond this life the way we like to live it. This goes straight to the heart, man. It's universal, but in neighborhoods we start plans. Build communities, worship, service, build up the unity.
The music in here is awesome, hey?
Truly. But like I was saying, Kim, literally everywhere, and here in Calgary too. You know, I bet there's something happening in your neighborhood. I can get you connected with some friends there.
Ladies, well, I really enjoyed this conversation. We closed 10 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. We should... Really?
You know, so much for the book club schedule.
I know, hey?
I guess we'll just have to meet again next week to put some times together.
Well, why don't we do it at that devotional gathering you were talking about? At your place, right, on Sunday?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll text you the details.
That sounds great.
That's awesome. Thanks, Kim.
You're welcome. Grab the bill. Okay, go get it, go get it.
The limitless ocean is none other than the world of being. Single-handed and alone, he will achieve supreme ascendancy over it. No one will resist his march. No one will hinder his progress. The multitude of fishes signifies the turmoil which he will arouse amidst the peoples and kindreds of the earth. Around him will they gather, and to him will they cling. Assured of the unfailing protection of the Almighty, this tumult will never harm his person, nor will his loneliness upon the sea of life endanger his safety.
To Israel, he is neither more nor less than the incarnation of the everlasting Father, the Lord of hosts, come down with 10,000s of saints. To Christendom, he is Christ returned in the glory of the Father. To Shia Islam, he is the return of the Imam Hussein. To Sunni Islam, he is the descent of the Spirit of God. To the Zoroastrians, he is the promised Shah Bahram. To the Hindus, he is the reincarnation of Krishna. To the Buddhist, he is the fifth Buddha.